Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today we're going to get into the Guild Brawl battles. It's over. You can see I already won 3 and 4. So it's going to be a different video. Usually I'll show you my team creation, why I'm selecting those teams, and then I edit it together so you can see the final battles. In this case, I just want to show you the battles, and I actually want to hopefully walk through a little bit what I saw and why I did it. A couple of these I was deeply excited to win, and then some deeply frustrated to lose. So I'm hopeful that this will be entertaining. We'll see what you guys think, and then afterwards we'll check in on my merits and maybe buy some Glad packs. So if you're new to my channel though, my name is Dwayne Cunningham. I go by Infidel1258. You can just call me 12. Leave comments on any video and they will maybe turn into a video in and of themselves. I read those comments and I turn them into videos if there's real meat on the bones. Let's get into this one though. Before we watch the battles, I'll just show you time and attention came in 5th. Tough to fight in those lower levels, but man, there's some serious competition, as you're gonna see. Let's walk into, let's just go from top to bottom right here. Navorn first off. So I'm like, okay, my buddy's got some weaknesses. Like, I've got a solid squad. This is champion level competition. As you can see, my opponent's got a level 3, not a 4, and it definitely shows. You know, you got level 2 sea monster over here. You got a level 2 Edith. Let's watch it. I mean, I'm worried because it's magic, but you know I'm going to win. But, man, look at this magic in the context of my non-magic, my Lord of Darkness who's afraid of magic. But we just rip. We just absolutely delete. Stun is a factor. Everybody's got knockout. So we're able to just use, I've got 2 stunners, and it really works. To get through the meat shield that he does have, there's a stun, and we just delete the remaining. We would have deleted it without the stun though, to be honest. And some of his monsters are just too small. That sea monster in the back with the sneak defense was entirely useless, right? Because we didn't even try sneak defense. But then more than that, it was just an 8-cost monster that wasn't being worked. So clearly he was just outgunned in that context. Let's see if we get a more fair one here. Guido, as you can see, heavy hitter. Let's see what's going on here. I got the better summoner. What's the rule set? We'll pause it before we check out the rule sets. Opportunity, no archery, and even Stevens. So on the face of this, you know, again, I know I'm going to win, but as I looked at this before earlier, this is because of my second viewing of it. I wasn't so sure, especially because of the opportunity. And the opportunity meaning that Quora could just, you know, pinpoint a couple of small fries I've got. I have a Cockatrice with 5 hit points. I got a Spirit Shaman with 6 hit points. I got a Spirit Miner with 7 hit points. Even the Stone Orc Splitter. Like, I mean, he has really 2 weak small guys, and I have 4, at least 3. And so, you know, I'm a little nervous in this context. This is a good pick in the front line because of the nature of this equal opportunity rule set. But yet so is this too in some sense, because what I did when I built this team was I selected the smaller mana we'll play. I selected a 5 mana, a 6 mana, a 7 mana, an 8 mana to give my core the time to live. I literally built rungs that he had to overcome. And then my core getting a kill there was huge. And then things just kind of multiply from there. Another kill. And now I feel like that's probably all she wrote. But then his core gets one. And do we need to worry? Well, by now, I'm already 2 deep and I'm going to get a 3rd right now. His looks pretty scary. Mine looks scarier. Now it looks like it's going to be over here. And I know it is. But I mean, Quora for the win. Bloodlust for the win. And the real key, if I did anything particularly special that match, it was definitely just building my team so that there were 4 separate tiers of attraction for the attacker, and they were all not small. 5 was my smallest with the Cocatrice. That's not small, and it's evasive. If he tried a melee play, we're ducking that with the flight, with the dodge, with the speed, and I brought a blind. So if he tried melee, my Cocatrice would have been super nasty. But then he did do his own magic play, which meant that, you know, my meat shields were gonna fall. It was enough though. 5 on the Cocatrice, 6 on the Shaman, 7 on the Spirit Miner, 8 on the Orc Splitter. Let's keep going. Okay, so those are my first 2 wins. Number 3, this was a spicy one. Dimmer Object, level 10, Guardians of Glory. I'm not so sure how this is going to go at first, right? You know, speed is my ally here. But he's got a lot of meat shield. 11, 9, 11, 8, 6. I've got what? 11, 9, 5, 6, 4, 3, or 5. But I have a slow. I have 2 slows, which is really important. Let's watch it play out. Plus I have a Bloodlusting Katie, which he does not bring. So, as good as this card is, the Red Dragon, this thing just gets gobbled up. It's just too slow. It's just too slow. Even with a heal, it's almost dead, and it would have been dead if we didn't bring snipes. And there you go. My last, man, we killed his front line. The first 2 with the speed reductions that we brought, we killed the first 2 enemies, his main 2 tanks, and he brought tons of hit points, but that was a 21 hit points we just deleted. And he had a heal too, so it was actually like more like 25. And then although some of my guys are weak, for instance, the Black Dragon, it helps protect itself even as it eats some magic reflection damage. And same with the Gold Dragon with that self heal. So those were 3 tough wins. Well, maybe the first one was a little easy, but the second 2 were tough wins. These were tough losses. Let's quickly watch them. Null Fame. Got a high roller over here. That's a serious title. Okay, so let's queue up the rule sets and then we'll pause it out. Melee only, Fog of War, everybody's got taunt. This is obvious. This is always a cheeky play. But you know, you throw it out there and maybe you just eat something and then trample for 1 nuclear blast of an attack, right? Because a 7 bomb out the gate is like no joke. This was nearly, watch this one. I really feel like I should have won this one. So we get through his, and see, we missed there. And hang on, pause. We missed my Giant Rock, missed his Serpentine Shoulder, and I think he had, at that time, he had 4 hit points. So I'm not going to kill him because he's got a shield if we hit that shot. But we are going to do some critical damage to the Serpentine Soldier if I hit that shot. And this is a large part of the reason why we lose. His evasiveness. Watch. Miss again. He hits me. Miss again. Like, I mean, guys, I missed 4 times, I think, there with between my Serb and my Giant Rock, and my cards have 1 or 2 less speed than his card. Yes, he's got a dodge, but we're talking 25% to 35% evasiveness chance for him. That's not a 4 misses in a row situation. It's like I should have missed 1 or 2 of those shots, not 4 out of 4. Those were 4 critical shots that cost me this game. Watch. And even now, I've got to repair, he's got to repair, but miss. And see, I've got 2 attackers is the other key thing here. But like, even how this played out, I hit him and then he immediately hit me, which meant that his thorn damage broke my shield. And then he had immediately the luck to hit me. Despite my dodge, right? I have a 25% chance to evade. You'd think that should give me a, well, I mean, it's a 1 in 4 chance. He's dodging a whole lot is my point, and I'm just whiffing. But even the fact that it happened right then, I break my shield on him, and then he hits, cut my heart to the core, and it made, and then Chimney misses again, and here we hit, and then he hits. No missing, man. No missing for Buddy, but I am just whiffing. And I finally get one shot, but you know, we need a combo here is the thing. Like we need a 1-2. And finally we get through it. But watch this guy. You're gonna tell me the thorns. And watch this. Your chimney's gonna go ahead and come in here and hit me. The chimney at that time had 3 speed, and I have a dodge. So I have a 6, I think it was a 6 speed. So I have a 55% chance. And that was like the one critical dodge that if I could have got, we're gonna get sustained by that, by the repair, and there it's gonna be lights out because as you can see, the enchanted's nearly dead. We still might have lost in the end because of Serb and his retaliate. I'm not saying it was a lock, but man, he got real lucky with those dodges, and I did not. Well done, Null Fame. Good team, buddy. Worked out. Keep going. Steam at Romney, another giant in Splinterlands. So we got Archery Reflect or Fire and Regret, and then Weak Magic. So whenever I pick the Secret Unicorn, I regret it. In my team construction, I did try and build a black team. As you can see, there was Life, Death, and Dragon. I tried to build a black team with my LOD, and I thought to myself, nah, what if he does like a serious magic play? And I might have regretted an LOD, but I do end up regretting this. So let's see how this plays out. I feel like I've got a pretty juicy team, but look at them just melt the Sacred Unicorn. No stun either, but just slap the unicorn around. It's a fast card, but they brought... No, it's just like not a fast enough card. Especially in Enraged, and there it dies again. I mean, the one thing about the unicorn is that it's got that divine shield, and then it gets rezzed if you bring like the res, and it gets another divine shield. And Silver Shield Assassin puts in work here. If we had a front line that didn't just melt away, the assassin wins me this match. I probably should have deleted one of these archers. I thought my archers and my 1-2 tanks would have gobbled up even of a Lord of Darkness. I was thinking Lord of Darkness. I thought we're gonna eat it, but we just, between the Enrage and the Retaliate, it wasn't enough. And so I probably should have just softened up on my main attack to the front line of his team, and maybe accentuated my sneak attack, or maybe put in another massive tank, like just a meat shield, like a gelatinous cube or something like that, or a friendly giant or whatever it's called. We got 2 more battles. Let's watch Alexander. Okay, let's see what the situation here is. Okay, poison, fog of war, close range. I thought I had this one for sure when I queued this up, because I got the cube and I got the cleanse, and there's only one cleanse to my knowledge in the older Wild League, but I've got it. So I'm gonna queue up. I'm gonna cube up, and I'm gonna cleanse up, and I have life leech over here to sort of sustain through the poison. I didn't bring a triage, and unfortunately, I probably should have. There is a triage too on the... Anyways, I think I might have had a triage available. No, I don't. The triage is not on this. It's on... Anyways, he's got the double magic reflect, and it's going to be enough. Yeah, the double magic reflect. We get through, but he's got self-heal. The self-heals are substantive because they end up surviving the poison long enough that my backline dies, and then they can just heal themselves against the poison. But look at this. We so very nearly kill this. If we afflict right there, if we afflict that haunted spirit, it's maybe a different game, because the haunted spirit goes down there because it doesn't get healed. But it's self-heal, and then it would end up being this one and this one, and I think we win. But because it's 1, 2, 3 fighting me, my cube can't handle it. You see? Because if I had afflicted the haunted spirit, its self-heal goes away. If the self-heal goes away, it dies this turn or last turn instead of healing and healing and healing through this poison. But now what we're facing is 4 damage output from this, 3 from this because 5 turns into a reduction due to the void, and 4 turns into a 3. So you get 3 plus 3 is 6. That would have been okay for me, and I would have outlived them. But this 4 is too much, especially since I did bring a cleanse. So the lucky, getting lucky on the non-afflict right here with the haunted spirit is how he won. If I afflict him and it's a 50-50 chance, this game is mine. And these battles matter. These battles really matter because merits matter, because gladiator cases matter, and they not only matter in the glad experience but also in the rank battle nowadays. So it's deeply frustrating. And even there, to pull out, like this is the sole victory point, because I mean the Black Dragon didn't even make it this far. Yeah. He's doing 7 damage and I'm healing 6. No, he's doing 7 damage and I'm healing 7. But yeah, we are right now Gold Dragon versus Cube in round 15. If this thing's already dead, and it should be dead. Well, I don't know if should is the right word, but you know what I mean. 50-50 shot. 50-50 shot. Is this something? I wonder if this ends up being a draw and then he wins because he's home. Is he home? No. We're home. Round 21. Fatigue kicking in. Gold Dragon's a beast. Red Dragon or whatever the other one, not a big fan. Yep, there it is. Round 23. Okay. And one more battle. Aqualis, okay. Aqualis is a monster market, I think. I've been hearing about them on the People's Guild. So he's got the beast. Like he's got just a little bit more strength. Like level 10 Peaceful Giant. I got a level 9 over here. He's got all the archers I got. Man, I should have put Centaur up a little further, but I was a little nervous. What were the rule sets? I was nervous about a sneak play. No. Yeah, I should have put Centaur up further and buried the air elemental. The armor, I have this summoner. I could have played it. I wanted the extra archery damage. That was a mistake. He's got the archery nerf too. Oy, 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 oy. With 31 mana. 31 mana cap. But he breaks out the 5 mana summoner. And still drops like a very comparable. I don't have Clay Golem anymore. I think I did, but I sold it. Very comparable team. And just snakes it. I mean, Highland Archer is not a cheap card. It's super old. It's maxed out over here. He's got a quality Ajax in here. He has a better... Nope. Yeah. Tough. My opponent had strong cards. He had a couple options I didn't have, and it helped him win. This one I didn't really have a chance because the armor was the deciding factor. And he had cards I didn't have, because if I brought out that summoner, I wouldn't have been able to play the Ajax at that level, nor the Highland Archer. So... well played, guys. That was fun. I hope you enjoy. And you know what? Let's go see whether we can afford any Gladius case packs. $42,000. We can get a few. Skip 2 results. Close. Fighting Aqualis right there too. Okay, so come on, shop. Guild. $21 Gladius cases. We'll quickly open them up. I haven't been buying. I can't spend my DEC on the potions, even though I know they're a huge benefit. I just can't. I need my DEC for land. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh, gold Captain Katie, dude. Oh, a gold Katrubba too. Captain Katie Goldie. Big fan of that. Then I got a regular. Okay, let's go for a peek. Whether anything gets pushed up to the next level. The key cards are Katrubba, Captain Katie, maybe Chimney Wall Stop. Oh, and Witch of Warwick. Alfredo's going up. Level 5. Close range. What a boss. That's a big upgrade. Reno Clever. Not quite. One more copy of Reno Clever. I could upgrade this. Oh yeah, I think I can upgrade that. No, not. Just a couple copies short. Yeah, 5 copies short. That card's getting serious. Getting real serious. Thorns. Look at this 6/9 speed. Wow. Chimney, can you go? Yeah, dude. Chimney's getting up. Level 6 Chimney. Thing slaps. When it hits, it slaps. Come on, show it to me. 6 damage, 3 armor, 9 hit points, 2 speed, repair, bloodlust, reach. What just got upgraded? 1 more hit point. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, Isgald, come on. I think it may get piercing on this one. Is it piercing? Come on, give me that pierce. That pierce is huge. Come on, give it to me. Yes! Dude, that's a gigantic upgrade. Because now, if you're going Isgald for Isgald, you can theoretically... There's one more, right? It's a big deal when you want to trigger that bloodlust if you got that pierce. Bring some inspires. Delete. I think I got enough here. Yeah, dude, level 5 on the Sirius. Come on, what is it? Poison. Dude, for 3 mana, you get this. This is a solid card. This is very much like that death spider card. 3 damage archery, poison, but the bloodlust is a whole nother level. I like that card in a scatter shot rule set. You're going to drop poisons every which way, and I wonder if you get the bloodlust procs on every poison. I don't know if you do or don't. Gorth is a card that I'd never look at, never care about, never think about. Come on. Nope. Yes, I think. Dude, level 6. Here we go. Check this out. Let me see it. Is that the snare? So the snare now? From 5 to 6? No. 5 to 6, you got 1 more hit point. That's a big deal. A lot less vulnerable with 5 hit points. Because like I said earlier, when you're building a team, sometimes you need to build in distractions with the opportunity. You need like a 5 hit point. You need, you know, Katrubba to to not be the opportunity victim, you need something with a 3 hit point. But now a 5 can suffice because I got the extra hit point. If I pull in a 4 or a 5 hit point enemy and I put it closer to the front of my line, they will become the distraction for Kachalba. Cutter Breeze is an amazing card for 1 mana to be able to do what it does. Can't wait to get this thing maxed out. This is another card I never ever look at, but we've got an upgrade, so let's do it. Paladon Arak. I think this is just one of those big meat shields more than anything. I don't think it has a ton of abilities, but as you can see, 14 hit points at even level 6. It's pretty good melee damage output. Speed is really slow, but you got the stun and the bloodlust and the strengthen. This is kind of like a gladiator grum. You know what I mean? Like slow. You've got bloodlust. You've got good melee damage output. You got big hit points. There's no armor. It feels not entirely dissimilar to the Fire Team Grum, which is not a gladiator card. It's a Chaos Legion legendary. I don't think Quor can. Nope. This guy looks like he's ready for an upgrade. Yeah. Level 6. These are big upgrades. This could be really helpful next time around. Is that it? I'm a little underwhelmed. We need to get up into level 7, level 10. This is going to be a juicy card back then when you get it up in there, though. 6 hit points to start with. You get the archery and the magic reflect. You get the void. You get the scavenge. You get the bloodlust. Bring an amplify into a regular game too with that. That's a card you would want to be able to bring in. If you use your gladiator summoner, that's a card that would be really helpful in the standard meta. Magic reflecting, archery reflecting, amplify damage, bloodlusting. Because you're going to be proccing on the speed. You're going to be upping. Plus you're getting 1 more armor, 1 more hit point every time, making you that much more resilient. Plus the void makes you sustainable. That's going to be an interesting card in the regular rank experience as it becomes properly leveled and as the soulbound summoners open the door for that. I think we're at enough one. Yes, dude. Whistling Damon. Another 3 mana cost archer. Very sound. Very affordable. And a Pierce over here too with the bloodlust, dude. Snipe. Not a huge fan of the snipe. But for 3 mana, it's probably a card that I could see getting slipped in now that it's got the Pierce. At least it becomes slightly more attractive. Warwick. No, I still need 4 more. That's a card I really enjoy playing, especially with the magic buff. Okay, 2 last ones. Oh yeah, dude, here we go. Come on, what are you giving to me? Level 4. We're still quite small at level 4, but underwhelming. I mean, the retaliate will make it more interesting. Enrage could be quite juicy. Can you imagine Enrage and retaliating with the bloodlust and that all proccing together? I could imagine you just ending a team in one crazy round. I like this artwork. This is intense. He looks like he's lost his sheesh. Okay. I think there's one more. It looked like it might have maybe had one. Liza. Let's check. No. So that's it. Some pretty serious gladiator upgrades. Some very fun gladiator battles. Some that I maybe should have won and didn't. Maybe 1 or 2 that I did win and shouldn't have. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys for your time and attention. I hope you have an awesome day. God bless.